Hey everybody, it's LaShonda King. Thank you for joining us and subscribing to our LDK YouTube page and for following us at Queen King Slays on Instagram. So, welcome to Talk About It Tuesday, where you all send me a topic or a question from the community. I do a little research, think about it, and then we talk about it. So, we have an interesting question from California today. It feels a little relationshipy, but I am going to actually make sure I give you all some more things to think about just in giving relationship advice. So, our question today is, what if you meet somebody new? You all hang out, you have a mutual agreement that you are not interested in a relationship or something that's committed. You share intimacy with this person, and then you know what? What happens, y'all? You catch feelings. What do you do once you catch feelings? So, that is a very good question from California. We have all, I'm sure, been there at some time in our life. I can say that I've been there too. And I want to start off by saying intimacy is not only defined as having sex with someone, but there's a lot of other things that constitute intimacy. And you can use however you see that word to define it. So, okay, so you thought you met somebody cool, you're just hanging out, had some intimate moments, you weren't supposed to be in anything serious, and then next thing you know, you caught feelings. So I honestly believe in helping you to kind of step back. So if you're really trying to think through this and you're in this situation now, I think that you should get some writing utensils because you need to take some notes. You need to kind of journal, you need to process, you need to reflect, and you need to just kind of write some things down so that you can reflect on them later. So I'm going to give you three things to consider, and I'm going to say that they belong actually like in a circle because they all kind of continue to rotate with each other. So the first thing is honesty, the second thing is communication, and the third thing is alignment. So those three things are going to be key in dealing with this type of relationship. So at the beginning of, this time of meeting this person, you all were both honest with each other. Hey, where I am right now is this, and that goes along with your communication. So you honestly, thought that you didn't want anything serious, anything committed. You didn't have any intentions of developing feelings or sharing feelings with this person. And then you communicated that very clearly. And at that time, you and this person were aligned because both of you felt the same way. So as long as two people are honest, communicating with each other, and they're aligned, everything is okay. So then one of you catches feelings. That's the hard part because then you all become out of alignment. And when one person is out of alignment with the other, that honesty part starts to suffer and also the communication part starts to suffer. So I guess like what I'll say is this is a part where you're gonna have to step away from the other person and kind of think about being honest with yourself. So you need to actually take those three steps of honesty, communication, and alignment and actually sit with yourself and be honest with you first. So at the stage that you're in now, are you still okay with not being in a committed relationship? What do you want from this person now? What do you feel like you need? What do you feel like you deserve? What is it that you want? Be honest with yourself. And once you are honest and know what you want, then you have to make a choice from there. So if your choice is that you want to pursue something more serious, then that's where that communication comes in. You talk about it with the other person, and if that person is in alignment with you, then you move forward. If that person is not in alignment with you, then that goes back to you being honest with yourself. So what do you want to do? If they're not in alignment with you, is it safer for you to stay put, or is it safer for you to go and to move forward in a different direction? I think that a lot of us struggle for a variety of reasons in moving in the different direction when the partner's idea of things is no longer aligned with ours. And that's when we're not honest with ourselves. Like, oh, it's cool. I'm okay with the way things are. No, you're not. Um, oh, it'll be okay. Like, they'll come around. Like, you can't gauge based on that, honestly. You can only be concerned about what you do, what you think, and what's honest for you, and also what that other person is sharing with you. Um, what I will say though is if you choose to stay in a relationship, or my mom calls it a situationship, where the values and what you want are not aligned, then you can have some pretty damaging things to your own psyche or to your own self. So some of the things that might suffer are your self-worth. Like, are you worth what you want? You want a relationship? Do you feel like you're worth that? So it might perpetuate some self-worth issues that you might have. Also, if you have this philosophy that, people never want to be in a relationship with you, or, nobody ever wants to be serious with you, and you continue in this place where you're misaligned with this person, you might unknowingly create a self-fulfilling prophecy and keep perpetuating a cycle that has existed in your life before. Also, you kind of have to think if you are settling for what this other person wants, so that you're not lonely, or that you don't like miss your bed bae, or you don't miss your cut buddy, or whatever the benefits that you're getting, like your dates, your cuddles, whatever it is that you're getting from it. You have to think about, am I settling for what this person wants, just so that I can keep getting X, Y, or Z? Or am I actually realigning myself to what it is that, we're doing? Also, this is the hardest part, is to really be honest with yourself about how this relationship is affecting you, how this misalignment is affecting you. Is it becoming toxic or harmful to you, to your psyche? Are you feeling the same about yourself? Are you feeling positive? Do you feel like you deserve better? So, like I said, self-worth, self-fulfilling prophecy, settling versus a true alignment, and is the situation becoming toxic? So if the situation is not aligned, and you decide that you want to continue in the relationship, then you do have to set some boundaries. You do have to set some alignment and have communication, to be honest about how you can safely move forward. So definitely setting boundaries around expectations, around, things that you need, things that your partner needs, and kind of just go from there. I don't think that there's one answer for it. We have all been in this situation in a variety of ways, and each situation is different because each life stage, each previous relationship hurt. I know that I've been in this stage before, when I got out of a relationship, but I was seeking some companionship through dating. And sometimes it just gets to a point where if you hanging around a nice person, and you're spending a lot of time with them, or you're talking to them on the phone, or you are, being intimate with them, or you're being vulnerable and sharing things with them, eventually some level of feelings are going to develop. So you just have to decide what's going to be best for you. Again, that three cycle circle that you need to consider is honesty, communication, and alignment, and kind of go from there. I hope that this information has been helpful. Tell me about your situations in the comments below. What have you done to decide how to get through this? I just want to hear you all, comments, and also let me know what you want to hear next Tuesday. I hope you all have a great night or day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.